current location or your current role, if you don't mind. We just want to get to know you. We want to get to know everyone on the call. So you can tell us your name, tell us where you're joining from, and also tell us your role while you share the link with others. We'll wait for a few more minutes and then we'll get started. Thank you. Okay, I see we have more persons on the call now. You are highly welcome to today's session on getting started with Python for data analysis. We mentioned earlier that if you know someone that should be in this session that isn't here yet, please do well to share the link with them so they are also beneficiary of the session. Or if you previously invited someone and you can check the list of participants. If you check and you do not see their name, just simply send them a reminder, send them the link as well, and let them know the session is, in fact, it has started. It's not about to start, we've started already. Good. I see more people are also joining. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Whatever you are doing, just continue doing it. Whatever you are doing, continue doing it. Meanwhile, for everyone on the call, please, I would like us to introduce ourselves. Just go to the comment section, tell us your name, and tell us where you are joining from. I see we have about 10, over 10 persons on this call. It would be nice for us to meet one another. Yes, meet. That's new. So let's get to meet one another. Tell us your name. Tell us where you are joining from. Otherwise, I'm going to be calling you one after the other. So please, it's Titilayo Korodele. I hope I got your name correctly, though. Titilayo joining us from Lagos. So we're excited to have you on the session today. And I really look forward to you getting to learn from our facilitator today. Joshua from Lagos, we're excited to have you on the call as well. I look forward to you gaining insights from the session today. Titilayo and Joshua, thank you. But there are over 15 persons on this call. Please tell us your name and tell us where you are joining from. Don't be stingy with your information now. Tell us your name and tell us where you are joining from. Let's get to know you. Uh, Let me see. I guess I'll just start calling names. Okay, we have another message. Corey Day. Okay, we have two Corey Days on the call. Oh wow. Are you related or is it just coincidence? Corey Day, Joshua joining from Lagos as well. Joshua, are you related to Titilayo? Or is this just a coincidence? Adeleye from Lagos. We're excited to have you on the call today. All right. Thank you so much for sharing. The others that refuse to share, I'm looking at you with three eyes like this. So before we get started, like we know, we've been going through some rounds of votes so that we can make it to the next round of our application with Total Energies. Oh, the messages are pouring in like rain, like rainfall. I love to see it. Wilson from Germany. Wilson, we're excited to have you on the call. Simeon from Ibadan. Simeon, we're happy to have you on the call. Emmanuel from Taraba. How is Taraba today? We're excited to have you. David from Ocean State, we're excited to have you. Mercy from Ibadan. It's a pleasure to have you on the call, Mercy. Temitope from Ogun State. Great. We're excited to have you on the call. We want to say a big thank you to everyone for joining. So I'll quickly pass the mic on to Ire so we can just go through the round of votes for another 4 or 5 minutes so we can get started with the business of today. Mic check, Iremide.
Hi, my tech peps. Good evening, everyone. How are we doing? Please give me a minute. I want to turn on my video. Please, just 1 minute.
All right, that's fine.
All right, great. Please, can you see me? Can you see me? Can you hear me? Can
Of
you see
course we
me? Good,
can. We can
great,
hear you
great, great.
expand.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening. And a
Good evening.
special shout out. Yeah, good evening, Bright. A special shout out to one of my brother in the session, the person of where is he? I can't Wilson Lomote. You know, just a little bit background where we went to the same university, we were in the same debate and public speaking, group. And he's a very smart young man here, very, very smart. And I'm really excited that he's really here. So this is a shout out to you, Wilson. I love you. And I really appreciate you being on this call. It's been ages since I saw you, sending me throwback of myself when I was looking like someone that Sakpa is dealing with. But it's beautiful. Those memories are good. So guys, it's no longer news. We are actually getting to the next stage of the total energies competition, and we need you to vote for us. Please, we need your vote. We need your vote to go to the next level, and this will end tomorrow. Right, so we just those that have not voted and you are on this call, we'll also take the voting by towards the end of the session. So in case those that are here that came late, they can also vote for us. So if you have voted for us, please can you raise your hand so that we know those that have not voted, and then we can. Okay, Bright, thank you. Pepe, thank you. If you voted, please raise your hand. Anatu, great. Kelechi, great. Wilson, great. Emmanuel. Okay, so we still have quite a number of people that have not voted. For Layemi, thank you for voting. Okay, please just keep your hand raised so that we know those that have not voted for us and we can walk them through the process of the voting. Thank you very much. Mercy, Bona. Thank you very much. So if you are yet to vote for us, please, it's only going to take 2 minutes of your time voting. If you check the chat box right now, I have sent a link, right? So when you click on that link, please click on that link. Once you click on that link, it will take you to a page and you will see create account to vote. Create account to vote with the banner of Total Energies. Right. So please click on that create account to vote. You put in your first name, your last name, and your email address. And also it will ask you for a password. For password, I'll give you, because some people have been having issue with password. So I'll give you like some suggestions. Like you can use banana at 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 or carrot at 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Please ensure that the first letter is in capital letter, right? Because there's a lot of this thing it has to accept. So and you can use like orange at 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Just pick any fruit that you like. Apple at 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. And the art I mean is the art sign that you want to use for your Gmail. The art in front of your Gmail. That's the one I'm talking about, right? So once you do that for the password, please you can now select click on terms and conditions, accept privacy. Once you do that, once you accept privacy and click on the terms and condition, you can now click on the next. You can click on next. Once you click on next, um an email will be sent to you almost immediately, right? Open your email account. Open your email account. You see an email from Startupper of the Year. Click on that, and then you see an email. Then you click on confirm email address. Once you click on confirm email address, it will open our own participation page, and all you have to do is like this project. Once you've clicked on like this project, you are done with the voting, right? All the process I've just mentioned will not take you 2 minutes to go through. So please, I'll be here. We have the next 4 minutes to please do this. If you are just joining, I'll be sending you, I'm opening the link again. We need you to vote for us so that we get to the next phase of the Total Energies Startup of the Year award. So I've resent the voting link for those that are just joining. Please click on the link. Once you click on the link, it will open a page saying create account to vote. All right. So once you click on create account to vote, you provide your first name, last name, your email address, and a password. For the password, you can use like orange at 123456 7, banana at 123456 7. Please ensure that the first letter is a capital letter, and the art I'm talking about is the art in your Gmail, or carrot at 123456 7. Right. Once you do that, then you can accept the privacy terms and condition and click on next. Once you click on next, an email will be sent to you almost immediately from Startupper of the Year. Open that mail, click on confirm email address. Once you click on confirm email address, it will open our participation page for you, and then you will like this project. Please, if you've done it, please can you unmute and let me know so that we can move on to the main agenda of this call. Thank you very much, and we really appreciate you to your votes. Please, we really appreciate your votes. We need everyone to vote for us. If you've done that, please let me know. If you're able to follow through the step I just mentioned now, and you were able to do it, please let me know. Please let me know. Please unmute and let me know. If you have any difficulty, please unmute and let me know. Please, I'm waiting for you. If you voted for us, you can put your hands down. If you voted for us previously, you can put your hands down so that those that are just voting now can raise their hands so that we can know how we can support them. Please, we have 3 more minutes to get this done. We have 3 more minutes to get this done. Please, I would like a feedback. Let's know if you were able to do it, if you voted for us, or you need me to go over the steps for voting again. Please let me know. Please, I really need your feedback. I need your feedback. Hi, everyone. Can you hear me? Am I audible? Am I audible? No one is saying
Yes,
anything.
you are. You are. You are. There are some
All
reactions.
right. Yeah, please. I'm expecting feedback from those
Yes,
that are
we are on
voting
it.
for us.
Like I'm on
Please.
it. I'm on it.
Okay, great, great. Okay, Joshua said done. That's great. Thank you very much, Joshua. Please, if you are done with the voting, please click on. Let's just put it in the comment section. Done, done, done. I don't want you to miss any part of this session. So I'll just wait a while. Once you're done voting, and then we are all here, then we can now proceed with today's class on Python. So let's just give like, yeah, done in less than 1 minute. Oh, great, great, great. Yeah, it doesn't really take much time. But for those that are just joining, we would like to tell you that we are in a competition by Total Energies, and we need your vote to get to the next level. If you check the chat box right now, you will see the voting link. Please click on the voting link. I'm sharing a voting link again. Please click on the voting link. It won't take you up to 2 minutes to vote. Click on the voting link. You see a place. It will open a place for it say create account to vote. Once you click on the voting link, it will open a page for you saying create account to vote. Once you click on create account to vote, you provide us your first name, last name, email address, and a password. For the password, you can try like banana at 1234567, orange at 1234567, or tomato at 1234567. Just ensure that the first letter of the alphabet you are using is in capital letter, and the art I'm talking about is the art in your Gmail. All right, so you can use any of that and then accept privacy, accept terms and condition, click on next. Once you click on next, an email will be sent to you almost immediately from startup of the year. Please click on that email, confirm email address. It will open our participation page for you and you click on like this project. Please, the competition, the voting ends tomorrow. And really, this is the only time that we'll have with you to really do this together as a family. So please, we need you to vote for us. It won't take 2 minutes of your time. We can do this very, very quickly, and then we can move on to the session for today. If you have any issue, any challenge with voting, please put it in the comment section so that I can help. Thank you very much, Joshua. Thank you, Bona. Thank you, Temitokwe. Thank you, David. Please, for others that are still voting, we are waiting for you. Once you put done on the chat box, we will know, then we will be able to proceed with the session. Thank you very much. Thank you so much. So we are waiting. We are waiting. So once it's 8:20, the session will start. So that means we have like extra 3 more minutes to get done with the voting. It won't take up to like 2 minutes. It's actually very quick and very fast. If you have any concern, please let me know. I'm here to quickly address all your challenge. So this is 8:18. We have 2 more minutes. We have 2 more minutes. Thank you, Titi Layo, Don. Thank you so much. We have 2 more minutes to get done with the voting. We have 2 more minutes. Please, if you have any challenge, please let me know. Thank you, Peace. If you don't know what we are talking about and you want me to quickly recap, please put it in the comment section. I can quickly do that. And then you can also quickly vote in 1 minute. Thank you, Barnabas. Thank you so much for voting for us. Please, the voting ends tomorrow and we need you. We need you. Like, we really need you to get to the next stage. And I'll be so excited to announce to the team that we got to the next stage of this. All right, Adequaju. So I'm sharing the voting link right now. Adequaju, click on the voting link. Once you click on the voting link, it will tell you create accounts to vote. Right? Click on that and provide us your first name, last name, email address, and password. For the password, you can try banana at 1234567, right? Or orange at 1234567. Just ensure that the first letter is in capital letter, and the art I'm talking about is the art in Gmail. All right, so you can do orange at 1234567, carrot at 1234567. Once you are done with that, accept terms and conditions, accept privacy, click on next. An email will be sent to you from startup of the year. Click on that, confirm email address. Once you click on confirm email address, it will open our participation page for you, and then you will like our project. So until you click on like this project, that is when you voted for us. Yeah, so we have pretty much 1 minute and then we'll get started with the Python class. Please, guys, I'm waiting. Adequojo, I'll be expecting you to say done, so that we can go into the session for today. Thank you very much. I'm really grateful for the opportunity to vote for us. Thank you so, so much. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. Okay, so it's time. Peps, should I hand over to Mr. Thomason or you do that?
Whichever one works. Well, I would like to introduce his profile. I don't know if you have that. Mic check, you Ray.
Yeah, hello, yeah.
Yeah, I can take it from here.
All right, no problem. Thank you very much.
Okay, guys, thank you for your support in the voting process. Like Hiramide said, towards the end of the session, we'll come again just for the benefit of those who were in absentia. So, without further delay, I'm going to introduce our guest for tonight, Mr. Oluwatomise Olatoye, who is very ready to take us through the Python masterclass. Mr. Tomisi is a Microsoft certified data analyst and platform developer with about 3 years of demonstrated proficiency in leveraging Microsoft technology for data analysis, reports development, dashboard automation, business process automation, and low code app development. So if you're interested in any of these fields, you best listen. You need to hold him closely so he can show you the way. He is proficient in defining business problems, extracting relevant data from different sources, data modeling, visualization, and crafting data stories to communicate insights effectively to help organizations leverage data analytics to make data driven, informed business decisions. His leadership abilities and expertise cut across learning and development, data analytics, project management, and social enterprise. He is also an author of two biological sciences books. That is very interesting. A speaker at conferences and seminars, and personal development coach. He's passionate about sharing his knowledge to raise a new generation of African leaders, which explains why we have him here tonight to impact us with Python knowledge. So I will recommend you have your applications opened, but if you don't have it installed, please take notes, be attentive so you will not miss any part of the lesson. Please join me with a clap reaction and any reaction, any good and pleasant reaction as we welcome Mr. Tominsi for the session. Mind check, Mr. Tominsi.
Yeah, good evening, everyone. Good evening,
Good
Ejiro. Thank
evening.
you for that introduction. I was wondering if I was the one that wrote that thing that was being read. All right, good evening, everyone. It's nice to be here with everyone this evening, and I want to appreciate the privilege to facilitate tonight's session. I hope we are ready to learn, and I'm also a learner too, so we are here together to learn. So I will just take a moment to share my screen, and then we'll be up and running. Please confirm that you can see my screen.
Yes, we can.
All right. So yes, so we are here tonight to talk about the famous the famous Python. You may ask, how many of us have seen a Python in real life before? Anybody encountered a Python before? Oh, people are responding. Interesting. All right, so tonight we're not talking about the Python snake. We are talking about a programming language, which is by a recent survey has become the most popular programming language for different area of technology. So very quickly, okay. So this is what I intend to take us through very quickly this evening. Introduction to Python, some of the features of Python, applications of Python, some popular frameworks and libraries that we have in Python, and then the best Python IDEs. I will explain what that means as we go on. Then we'll look at some of the organizations that are using Python for their own work and activities in business. And then we'll now quickly get down to look at Python for data analysis. So a quick one. So like I said, Python is a programming language and is a high-level object-oriented, interpreted and general-purpose dynamic programming language that focuses on code readability. So there are several programming language that we have out there, about 100 of them. And Python is just one of such programming languages. So we have Java, we have JavaScript, we have C Sharp, we have C++. And so a lot of programming language that people in tech use for different use cases. All right, so Python is one of the programming language. And one thing about Python is that currently is the one that is gaining ground. Very many people, industries and organizations are getting into the use of Python because of its ease of use. All right. Now, Python was developed by Guido van Rossum in 1989, but the first edition of it was released in 1991. And so from 1991 up to present day, Python has been in use. So if you go online and you check for Python, you'll see different development that has happened in the use of Python. So everyone coming now in 2024 trying to learn Python, you are coming into a very robust community, a very robust knowledge area. And the beautiful thing about Python is that currently Python ranks among the most popular and the fastest growing programming languages in the world. So currently now, virtually most organizations are talking about Python. Is one of the most popular used programming language now. And this is not for any other reason upon the fact that Python is very easy to read, it's very easy to learn, and then it has a very robust community. Now, the name Python was taken from the popular BBC comedy show of that time. That was in 1991 when it was released, Monty Python's Flying Circus. So that was how the name came about. Because somebody might want to be wondering, how did we come about the name Python? Why choose Python for a programming language? Well, that's how it came about. Now, why Python? Why should I be interested in Python? Why should you be interested in Python? Why should I care? Why should I care? Now, 2024 programming language breakdown. This is a survey that was done in the US by Zero to Mastery, a blog, and using 5 criteria to look at the different programming languages that we have. One of the criteria they use is the ease of learning, job posting that requires Python, the average salary for people that can use Python, and then do they love Python as a programming language? So based on all of these criteria, and then carrying out that survey, this was the result they got. And so of all the programming languages that we have currently, Python is one of the most popular programming language that we have currently, and the most job postings now, even if you're in tech, even if for whichever area of tech you are, there's this requirement that you should have something, you should know something about Python as a programming language. And so this is why it has become a very interesting tool, because as it is now, you don't want to spend your time on something that is not worthwhile. You don't want to spend your time on something that does not have a future. And so if you are thinking of branching into tech, and you are thinking of solidifying yourself in tech, and you want to have a good footing, and you want to have something that you can learn that can be available or can be relevant 5 years from now, 10 years from now, then Python is that skill that you want to learn. Now, some of the features of Python. So now that we are talking about Python is important, it's a very a go-to tool at this time. Now, why is it becoming a popular programming language that we should note? Number one is the fact that it has a clearly defined syntax. If you compare Python with other programming language, Python is like you speaking English. Programming in Python is like you speaking English. We're going to see that as we move on. It is easy to learn and use. In Python, you don't need to write too many codes. That's one of the beautiful things about Python. Just one line of code can achieve so much compared to other programming language like JavaScript, like Java, that you need to define your variable, uh, do a lot of things before you get, and so it sometimes becomes very tedious. Then Python is cross-platform. What it means is that you can use Python on different platforms. You can use Python on Windows OS. You can use it on Linux. You can use it on Mac OS. So you can design something, for example, in Windows OS, and you can transfer it from Windows OS to Linux straight up like that without any issue. So Python has that ability of being a cross platform, and then it is free and open source. All you need to do is get online, download it, and then you are good to go. It's free, and then it's open source. And then another thing about Python is that it's object oriented. Now, what it means is that you really don't have too much to learn too much or too many things before you can use Python. Once you understand the fundamentals, you can do virtually any other thing you need to do with Python. And then the simplicity of Python is such an amazing one. And then again is that Python has a large standard library. So from 1991 up until today, several other developers have keyed into Python, and they have developed different libraries. Now, it is these libraries that have made Python to be versatile, and it can be used in different areas for different applications, such as web development, machine learning, data analysis, AI, and all of that. And then Python has a very good memory management. Now that means that it doesn't consume so much space on your system. And then there's an active community of users and developers. So if you are starting to use or starting to learn Python today, you can be sure that there is an active community of users and developers that got your back. Just get on the community page, and then any question, any query, maybe you are trying to write a code and then you got stuck, you just need to put it there on the community page, and then somebody will respond to you. So there is virtually nothing you want to do in Python today that has not been done before. And people are constantly working on Python to get it better and improve it. So this is one of some of the features why Python is very important, that's why it is getting very popular. The ease of use and the clear syntax is just very, very simple. So look at this now. If you look at this diagram, on the left, I have JavaScript, and on the right, I have Python. So if I'm programming in JavaScript or Java, for example, and I want to write a hello world in Java, then I need to do all of this classification. I have to do all of this classification of my text, what it is. I have to define that it is a string before the system can be able to print it. And the interesting thing is that if I have a mistake, just maybe we are supposed to put full stop, I put comma, or we are supposed to put a semicolon, I put a colon, or we are supposed to close a parenthesis. I didn't remember to close the parenthesis. The code will return error, and then I will now have to start looking for where the error is, debugging, trying to find where the error is. That is for some other programming language, but for Python, all I just need to do is print hello world, and then Python will return back the result just like that. So there is not too much thing I'm getting to learn or I have to memorize before I can actually use Python for programming. Now, what are some of the applications that has been developed using Python? Some of the applications or some of the uses or areas of use that we can use where you can use Python. Number one is the desktop applications. So configuring or developing desktop applications. I know some of us, we know VLC. That's a video playing desktop application. You know Adobe, you know Chrome. Chrome is a web browser, a desktop web browser. So these are applications that have been developed using Python. Then you have web applications also, applications that are hosted online and then you can use them on the web. Applications like Dropbox. So if you are conversant of with using Dropbox, that's like your OneDrive for Microsoft or Google Drive for Google. So Dropbox is like a cloud-based storage facility or storage system. So Dropbox was actually developed using Python. Then you have Spotify. Spotify, that's the podcasts and a music streaming platform, was also developed using Python. Pinterest, which is also for pictures and all of that, also developed using Python as a web application. The Uber, where you order for your ride and all of that, was also developed using Python and several other applications like that. Python is also used in game development. In game development, when we were young, we played Super Mario. How many of us played Super Mario when we were young? How many people play Super Mario? Ibi Lomakusi. So yeah, Super Mario actually developed using Python. And then Python is also used in data analysis and data science. Data analysis and data science is Python is an important tool in that area too. And then machine learning. Most of the algorithms that are developed and written for machine learning are written with Python. And of course, again, we have artificial intelligence, AI. So all of these areas are just one of the areas where Python is useful and it is being used currently. So learning Python as a programming language, the applications or the areas of applications is enormous. It's just so much. So for the course of our conversation, we are looking at Python for data analysis, and we're going to get to that. But I'm just talking generally now about what Python is all about. Now, quickly, some popular Python frameworks. Now, I said at that time that one of the things why Python is very popular and why it is easy to use is because there are a lot of frameworks and libraries that have been developed. So Python as a programming language is an open source. So different developers are designing or developing different libraries that can be used in addition with Python to achieve different tasks and different goals. So for example, in web development, you want to use Python for web development, then the libraries that are common for that are Django, Flask, Pyramid, CherryPy. So if you want to learn Python for web development, then these are the things you pay attention to. If you want to use Python for graphical user interfaces, GUIs, then you talk about TK, PyGTK, PyQt, PyJS. Those are libraries that are used for graphical user interfaces. If you're talking about machine learning, you want to use Python for machine learning, then we talk about TensorFlow, PyTorch, scikit-learn, matplotlib, scipy, keras. These are libraries that are used in addition with Python to achieve the goal of machine learning. Then you have mathematics, Python for mathematics. The libraries involved in that, you have NumPy, you have pandas, you have NumPy, you have pandas. And then for data analysis, which is our domain area now, if you're going to learn Python for data analysis, then your focus will be on how to use NumPy, pandas, and matplotlib. And I think this is where many people get confused when you talk about Python. Like I said, Python is a very versatile programming language. And so not knowing which one is used for your area of interest is one of the areas where people get confused. Because by the time you see all of these frameworks and libraries, and then you're wondering, okay, so which one should I learn? Where should I go from here? But once you understand that, okay, this is what I want to achieve, and then you can then narrow down. You can narrow down on the frameworks and the libraries that you need to learn. And then from NLP, Neural Network Library, you learn Keras. For game development, you use PY, PY game. Now, to use Python, to, to sorry, 1 minute. I'm sorry for that break in transmission. So to use Python, you need IDEs, code editors. So there are a number of code editors that can be used to write codes, to write Python codes. So we call them IDEs. These are integrated development environments. Integrated development environment, and there are code editors, and then the idea is that you can use to write your Python codes, just like you have also other code editors for other programming language. Now there are several of them, but the common one I've just picked just a few of them to talk about tonight. And the first one is the IDLE, which is the default IDE that comes with Python. So when you download Python from the Python websites, then it comes with the IDLE, which is like an environment where you can write your Python programs, Python codes. We're going to get to see that in the why. Then you have the Jupyter Notebook. Now, the Jupyter Notebook is ID for data science and data analytics. Now, one thing about all these IDEs is that they will do the same thing. They all will work with Python, but depending on what you want to use Python for. If you're using Python for web development, for example, PCharm is a preferred IDE. If you want to use Python for data analysis and data science, the Jupyter Notebook is a preferred IDE. And then you also have the Visual Code Studio, the VS Code, which is from Microsoft. You have the Sublime Text 3, you have Atom. These are just a few of the IDEs that you also need to download and install on your system. In addition with your Python programming that you install on the system for you to be able to access or write your code and then carry on whatever it is you have to do with Python. So these IDEs are a very important part of the Python components that we use for writing our codes. Now, I have here now organizations that are using Python. I mean, their whole business, everything they call business as of today is based on Python. They built their system using the Python as a programming language. So you talk about Cisco, talk about Dropbox, Facebook, Google, Instagram, Microsoft, Mozilla Firefox, Netflix, that popular video streaming platform. You have Quora, that's used for answering questions. You have Spotify, Yahoo Maps, YouTube. All of these organizations uses Python. I mean, they are using Python. Their web application is actually built using Python. So that tells you how versatile, how important Python is. And so learning Python, investing in learning Python is not a waste at all. It's not a waste. It's a worthy investment. It's a worthy investment that you want to put money into, and then you want to get yourself grounded in the application and the use of that programming language. In addition to whatever language you have learned, before now. Even if you have been a front-end developer, a back-end developer, whatever, and you know JavaScript, you know C++, you know C Sharp, adding Python to your collection of skills is an added advantage. It gives you an added advantage. It shows whoever is looking at your CV or wherever you go to, that you are versatile, you are very open to learning, and then you are someone that is passionate about continuous growth. Now let's get down to our conversation. Python for data analysis. So if we're going to use Python for data analysis, what do we need to do? What do we need to know? This session is more like giving us a clue on what are the things that are available in Python for data analysis. Of course, we cannot exhaust everything there is to talk about in the few minutes that we have for this session. But yes, you can get to learn a few things as we go on. Now, of course, the first thing you want to do if you're going to start to use Python is the installation of the Python interface on your system. And to do that, it's very simple. Just go on to www.python.org, and then from there you can download the latest version. You can download the latest version of Python on your system. And then once you have downloaded Python, the next thing you want to download is your IDE. Like I said earlier, okay, so maybe I will just try and show us. So there are different ways you can download your IDE, that is the Integrated Development Environment. But one of the common way to do that is to download Anaconda. Now, Anaconda is a Python distribution platform that also hosts interfaces and system for other programming language like R. So once you download Python, you download Anaconda, then you have access to some of these things. So let me, so you have Anaconda Navigator. Okay, so this is it here. You have Anaconda Navigator. Once you launch that, you have access to the IDEs, and then you can then go on to start using your Python. So for me, I'm using Jupyter Notebook. So I'll be using Jupyter Notebook for illustration, and then of course the IDLE that comes along with Python. Now, let's assume you have downloaded your Python, you have downloaded your IDE. What is the next thing for you to do? Now, tips to learn Python. What are some of the tips to learn Python? Don't mind the Anaconda navigator is initializing, but we can still go on with our conversation. Please, can you hear me? Please confirm to me that we are together.
Yes, we can hear you, sir.
All right, thank you very much. So, some of the tips to learn Python. If you're going to learn Python, what are some of the tips you need to pay attention to? Number one is to start with the fundamentals. So sometimes trying to learn a new thing can be a bit cumbersome, and it can be tasking. But what is important is that once you start with the fundamentals, like I said, Python comes with a lot of libraries and
Hello. So I guess the network. Hello, Mr. Tommy Singh. Can you hear me? I guess he's having network glitch. Please let's hold on for a few minutes while he comes back. I'm sure it's like a network issue. So sorry.
Okay, while we wait for Mr. Tomisin, please, guys, I want you to go to the comment section and tell us how the session has been so far. How has it been so far? I've just been here listening to the history of Python, even how the naming convention began and to its uses. So please tell us, you can use one word, you can use one sentence. Tell us how this section has been so far. Mary says it has been insightful. Thank you for the feedback, Mary. That is one out of 40, let's say 42 persons on the call. Please, let's hear your opinion. Joshua said it's awesome. Thank you, Joshua. Kelechi said amazing with a beautiful emoji. Thank you, Kelechi, for the feedback. Please drop your feedback. We would like to hear from you how the session has been so far. The speaker has an in-depth knowledge of the subject matter. Hey, coming from another expert. Hey, hey. Thank you for the feedback, sir. Gift. Um, Temitope says impacting. Wow, thank you for the feedback. Faith says the lecture has been quite interesting. I hope we have lecture materials. Well, I hope so too. Benga says slight network issues. I couldn't hear you second just now. I can hear you now loud and clear. It's been a good session so far. Enjoying every. Hey, I'm happy to hear that you are enjoying every. Chibuike said, well, detailed explanation. Of course, that is why we are here. We'll make it as detailed as possible, as interesting as possible, and as easy or simple as possible. Then, um, interesting from Okpeyemi. Okpeyemi, thank you for the feedback. Habakkuk said, hoping for more. Of course, we too, we are hoping for more. You can get more than this when you join the Python Academy. All right. So of course we'll have more than enough to give to you by that time. Odubiyi Samson says, insightful. Thank you very much for the feedback, guys. We really appreciate it. And I really hope to see each and every one of you, especially those of you who are yet to start your journey. I hope to see you in our Python classes because we have an actual training classes beyond the master class. We'll try to give you as much as we can in a master class, but master class is just this session is it can't even last for more than 5 hours. Let's say we want to go and really go all into it. It's going to take more than 5 hours, and you can't use 10 hours to learn all there is to know about Python. So obviously there will be more knowledge beyond the walls of the masterclass. So we really look forward to having you in the session, the actual Python class, not just the master class. Meanwhile, we're reaching out to our dear guest, Tomisi, to join back its network. So please pardon us for the meantime. I'll use this opportunity to share details about our Python class, just to inform you ahead so you know what you can get from the data analytics elite Python class. The admission fee is quite affordable. In fact, permit me to say very affordable because when I see the cost from other schools, I know that we are doing something good. We are doing something for our society. We are doing something good for everyone that has interaction with us. The Python class. Oh, okay. I thought that was missing. The Python class comes with a Python certificate exam. So you are not just learning, there's a certification exam that you take to prove your knowledge or your understanding of the tool. and it also comes with expert guidance, just like we have on the skull. You see the likes of Gifts, you see the likes of Francisca, you see the likes of Ire, you see the likes of Tommy. See, these are the people that are going to guide you. Make sure that you have hands-on experience as you are learning. They give you the necessary guidance that you need, because these guys, they work with this tool every day. They work with it every day. So who best guide you if not them? And then again, like we said, it comes with a certificate. So once you complete the program, aside the examination certificate that you get, you also get a certificate for from data analytics airline
Apologies,
training.
since when the line went off?
Okay, welcome back. I'm going to tell you, please. Welcome back. All right. So Chibuike was asking, or is asking, how much and how long does it last? Well, the session is starting. The next one is starting on the 28th of July, very close, and it's usually for a duration of 6 weeks. We do it 3 hours on Sundays. But at the end of the session, again, I'll come back and give you more details. But I just want you to know that we have a training, a full training for it, and the likes of Mr. Tomisin will be there to teach you, to guide you, to mentor you, to hold your hand to success. So welcome back, Mr. Tomisi. I think we lost you at the point of registration, like trying to install the application or thereabouts. I think so.
Wow.
Yeah, but
Okay, let me just.
if there is another opinion, someone can correct me. But I think we lost you at that point. Yes, on this slide.
Okay, let me just quickly run through. Okay, so aside for you to get started, of course, you have to install the Python on your system. And then after installing Python, so it's very easy. Just go to python.org and check out for the latest version of Python, download it, download the file, run it, and then Python is installed on your system. And then once you install and you want to confirm if Python has been installed on your system, you can just go to your command prompt very quickly and then type Python, and then it will tell you the version of Python that you have. So currently on my system, I have Python 3.1 2.4 on my system. So this is how you confirm if your Python has been successfully installed on your system. And then again, for you to be able to use Python, you need IDEs, that is integrated development environment, that allows you to write your Python codes. And then that is, so there are different ways to install that depending on the code editor you want to use or the IDE you want to use. But one of the most common and most preferred way to install it is to use Anaconda. So you get on this website too, and then you download Anaconda. So Anaconda is like a distributor. So here is it. So you have an Anaconda Navigator, and then it comes with different applications. So here you have the Jupyter Notebook. You have Jupyter Notebook. You have PCharm, which is a professional tool. So these are different tools that comes along with Python for you, that helps you to be able to access Python and then use Python adequately. So I was talking about some of the tips to learn Python. So if you're going to learn Python, there's some things you need to pay attention to. Number one is that Python is very versatile. There's so many things to learn, but you need to understand where you're starting from. So the first thing is to start with the fundamentals. And what are the fundamentals in Python? Variables. How to declare variable in Python, the different data types that we have in Python, the list, the objects. Okay, so let me use them because, like I said, Python is an object-related programming language. So you need to understand the objects in Python: list, dictionaries, tuples, sets. These are some of the things you need to learn. And then once you are grounded in that, then you can then proceed. And then, of course, in learning Python, you need to establish the skill or your focus, your goal for learning Python. There is Python for data analysis, there is Python for data science, there is Python for web development, there is Python for machine learning, because these different domain and application will determine the Python libraries you need to learn. So if you are learning Python for data analysis, for example, then your focus will be to learn to use of NumPy for computational analysis, pandas, and then matplotlib for visualization and all of that. And then again, to also help your learning, you need to make projects based on what you are learning. You need to make projects based on what you are learning. And then for to learn effectively, consistency is a key. Consistency is a key. So I'll just jump to variables in Python quickly. So what are variables in Python? I'll just do one or two demo and then we'll be out of here because my time is far spent. So a variable is just like a container that is used to hold data values in Python. So there's like a container that is used to hold data values in Python. So I'm going to open my Jupyter notebook just to demonstrate what I just said. So if you have installed an Anaconda and then you have this is Jupyter notebook that I have now. This is an IDE for writing Python. So like I said at that time, Python is very simple, it's straightforward. All I just need to do is I can talk to Python like I'm speaking English, like I'm talking to you. So if I want Python to do anything, I just need to write a simple line of code and then I'm ready. So let's start with the first, the common print hello world. So if I press shift enter means run, or I can decide to come and use the run this play button that is here. So if I press shift enter, hello world. So that's as simple as it is compared to if you're using JavaScript or Java or C++ or C Sharp. So talking about variables, like I said, variables are containers that you use to hold data value. And that's the first thing you need to learn as part of the things you need to learn in Python. So variables can be something like x is equal to 3, y is equal to 4. And then if I want to do any operation in, so what it means is that anytime I see x, anytime in further, as I'm writing the code, I don't have to put 3, this value anymore. I just need to put x, and then the system recognizes that I have declared my variable x to be 3, my variable y to be 4. So if I say print x now, what it's going to give me is 3 because I have declared x as 3. Okay, if I go on and say print x multiplied by y, and I press F5, that's 12. So that's how you declare variable. And then if I want to know the type of variable that my variable is, that's one thing about Python. I don't need to specify that it is integer or it is float or it is boolean or it is string. The moment I declare the variable, Python automatically picks the integer that it is. So I can, if I want to find out what type of integer it is, I can just type this. So type x and then shift enter. So it's telling me that x is an integer. So x is an integer. So let's say assume I say z is equal to 3.40. I want to find the type of integer that z is. Type z float. So these are just example of strings. So let me also say w is equal to I am learning Python. Okay. So let's say I would say print w. I am learning Python. So this is how versatile how do you call it, Python can be. You just need to understand some of these things. And then, like I was saying, these fundamentals, once you learn these fundamentals, it becomes the the foundation for every other thing that you will need to learn in Python. Other things to learn in Python, okay, like I say the objects in Python, you have lists, you have tuple, you have dictionary, you have sets. These are just some of the things you need to understand and learn as we go on in any Python. And these are the things that will now help us to write our codes. And then by the time you know the basics, then you can then get to learn the libraries, NumPy, and Pandas, Matplotlib, and then you can then use that for data analysis. All right. Thank you very much for listening. If there are any questions, then I'll be much willing to answer your questions now. Thank you everyone for listening.
Awesome, 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 awesome. You can see all of the applause, all of the clapping. Thank you very much. That was very concise and insightful. Okay, so, guys, this is it. The hour has come, like I like to say. So, this is where I get to share with you the information about the actual Python class and how you can go about with the registration. Iremide is going to share the link for registration in case you're interested in registering right now. It's a perfect time to do so because the next class, like I mentioned, is going to start on the 28th. Yes, 28th. So this today is the next best time to register. It's in 5 days and it costs 50,000 naira only 50,000 naira. So you see that it is not expensive at all. It is not pricey at all. And this is going to last for 6 weeks. In 6 weeks, like I said, you get your certificate confirming that you've learned with us. You are going to have a Python certification exam confirming your understanding and application of the tool. You are going to get expert guidance. You are going to get access to the Build Data Project community. It's a part of data analytics like community that is committed to helping people build real projects, like real projects. And then you're also going to get hands-on practical too. So just like we demonstrated here, this is a tip of the icebergs. You're going to have a lot of things to implement. You're going to have a lot of codes to write, lines of interesting codes to write. So it's going to be hands-on experience. So Tommy Singh has shared the link to register. Oh, sorry, that's the link to get your Anacoda. Iremide, please, are you here?
Yeah, mic
Okay,
check.
please
Yes,
check
I'm here.
the registration.
I'm sending the WhatsApp link.
Okay, okay. Oh, the WhatsApp link? Oh,
Yeah, so I will send them the details on the group.
okay, okay, that's good. Let me see if I can also get the registration link for those that will want to pay right here and right now. So yes, that's the group to our WhatsApp community. So please, you can join for more information because we have other schools too. We have the
Mic check, Peps. So the link is for the Python group, not for the
okay.
general WhatsApp course, for the Python group. So if you're interested in this Python course, you can join this group and then we'll have conversation about the cost, the fee, and also we have a payment plan. So if you don't want to, if you can't pay the 50K all at once and you want to split payment 2 times, I think there's an opportunity for you to do that. But we can discuss more on the group, right? So just click on the link I just shared now, join the Python Masterclass group, and once this call ends, we would have details about the course, the payment plan, and every other information that will guide you towards, joining the class. The class starts this Sunday by 3 p.m. And like Pep said, our classes are on Sundays from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. However, from Monday to Saturday, those that are a part of our course, they know already. We have the 30 minutes daily learning, where we'll be giving a platform where you'll be learning Python for 30 minutes every day. And then you'll be giving us a summary of your learning, right? So you have a mentor assigned to you who will be checking what you're doing and ensuring that you are doing your 30 minutes daily learning every day. And the beautiful part about 30 minutes daily learning is let's say a lot of us do not have knowledge of Python and we can't just wait till class to learn, and once class is over, that's it, right? We need to be accountable. We need to be doing bit by bit daily. And if you can commit to the 30 minutes daily learning from Monday to Saturday, that's 3 hours of learning. If you do 30 minutes for 6 days, that you spend 3 hours of learning plus 3 hours of class in on Sunday. That's 6 hours of learning Python in a week. Multiply by 6 weeks. I kid you not. By the time you are done with this course, you at least got into intermediate level, if not advanced level in Python. And beyond our own certification course, you also be writing the rank certification exam at no cost. We'll be guiding you through how you can write this exam and pass the exam. So that's like an addition, you know, to you if you are taking this course. And also, rank is one of the platform where if you are looking for like a remote job offer, they give you assessments from rank. Where most of the job offers I've seen global ones, serious ones, so not the one that they are telling you to come and be doing data entry job or content manager, but the one that has to do with the serious coding jobs, right? Both SQL and Python, they will always test your skills on rank. Even if you are doing JavaScript, right? They will always test your skill on rank. So it's a very beautiful platform. And if you can have their certification, it's also a plus to you as you grow in your career. So I'm sending the WhatsApp group link right now. So please join the group and then you can ask me any question. I'll be there to answer any question that you have. And also I'll give you the breakdown of the payment plan and how you can be a part of this Python course starting on Sunday. I look forward to seeing everybody on this call in class. So please click on the link now and let us get started. Let's get started with enrolling you into the Python Academy. So I'm checking now. I don't know if you have joined, please let me know you've joined. If you have joined, please let me know that you've joined the group. This is not a community group, but this group is specifically for the Python Masterclass. So please join this group so that we can have communications about the Python Masterclass there. I can give you, breakdown about the payment and everything that you need to get enrolled in for the course. All right, so we are waiting. I don't know if Anatu is on the call. Anatu, please, you can drop the quiz link. Let's briefly have our quiz in 10 minutes. Let's test our knowledge in Python, and then from there we would end this session. And I really want to say a very big thank you for joining us. After the quiz, I will come back to talk about the voting for those who are yet to vote. Hi, Anatu, are you on the call? Hi, Anatu.
Hey, please hold on for a minute. I'll get it up.
All right, please. Okay, Gift, you want to learn? All right, Gift, we are waiting for you now. Oh yeah, now we are waiting for you in the group. Please join the group. Let's have this. Let's have this conversation here. I'm really looking forward to having Gift in class. It's actually a boss, so don't mind him. It's an ogre, but it just wants to just show his power, right? Okay, the certification exam is the rank Python certification exam. The rank Python certification exam. Yeah, if you have any question you want to unmute, please you can do that while we are getting our quiz up. We are hoping that by 9:30, yes, rank, yes, that's the name. We are hoping that by 9:30 we'll be done with this session right here. So please, Anatu, we are waiting for you. Please, let's get the. All right, please, if you want to join the quiz link, the quiz to test your knowledge, please click on the quiz link that has been dropped in the chat box right now. Let's do that in a minute or two. Let's take our quiz. Let's test our knowledge in Python so that would create, like, that will help you know whether you need to, be in this course or not, right? And if you feel that if our knowledge of Python is falling short beyond 50%, it means that there is a huge requirement for us to actually be in this Python class, right? And Mr. Tumisi has said that it's easy to learn. Python is very easy to learn. You don't have to feel, people have made it feel like, it's a big deal. It's not all that of a big deal. You can do it and it's easy to learn. The syntax are easy to understand. and then we are also rooting for you as you learn. So Anatu, I don't know, can you share your screen so that we can see how many people have joined? We have about 35 people on this call right now. So please, we need you to click on the quiz link. If you can't find the quiz link, I'm sending it again. Please click on the quiz link and then join the quiz. Let's test our knowledge of Python. Hi, Anatu. Can you please share your screen so that we can see? Mic check, Anatu. Okay, I don't know if the network has thrown her out. Hello, Hanatu. Okay, all right. So for those that are still trying to join the quiz, please click on the quiz link. Click on the quiz link. Give us your name. All right. So I have about 3 people here. Please, we are waiting for you. Are you guys scared of the? No, it's not showing error because I can see the link. I just joined myself and it's not showing error. All right, we have about 5 people here now. Please, you can. Yeah, just click to join. Just click to join. Yeah, click to join. Okay, once you click to join, please click on start quiz and then start the quiz. Please click on start quiz and start the quiz. I know quite a number of us are really skeptical about the whole Python thing because you're like, I don't understand anything in it, or I don't want to. I really understand. I really, really understand. Yeah, I really understand your concern about the Python. No, it's not meant to request sign up. Are you sure you're joining with your laptop or your phone? It's not meant to request sign up. Right, but don't worry if you're unable to take the quiz right now because of network. It's fine, just join the WhatsApp group, right? The link will be posted there and you'll also be able to take the quiz at your leisure time, so we can give you like maybe 2 extra days, to take the quiz. So just join the WhatsApp group. The code is 8. I'm sending the code now. Yeah, the code is the 809678887. You are not meant to sign in. You are meant, it meant to just take you straight. You ask for your name and then you take the quiz. But it's fine. If you're unable to do it right now, it's fine. It's fine. Just make sure you join the WhatsApp link. It's very important. Please join the WhatsApp link. The code is the last number. Yes, that's the code. Thank you, Anatu. Anatu, can you start the quiz? Can you just start the quiz? Okay, if you want to sign in, it's fine. You can sign in. But once you are done signing in, please, you can come back and click on the quiz link and then you can start the quiz. Anatu, have you please started the quiz? Hello, Anatu. Can you hear me now?
Hi, Iremide. Yes, I can hear you.
Can you start the
Um,
quiz?
yes, let me refresh. My network went bad, so okay.
All right, please start the quiz so that we can start taking the quiz. Others can join us, while taking the quiz. If you have any network issue, don't worry. If you're unable to take the quiz right now, don't worry. Just make sure that you join the WhatsApp group I'm sending the group link again. Just make sure that you're on the WhatsApp group, and then we'll send you the quiz link.
Okay, the quiz has started.
All right, great, 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 great. All right, great. Thank you. So if you're unable to take the quiz right now, just join the WhatsApp group, right? And then we would reschedule the quiz for you to take at your own leisure time. We understand that there's network issues. If you are taking the quiz now, please is good. You can continue taking the quiz, right? And for those that are yet to vote for us, please also join the WhatsApp link, right? So that we can post all information about how you can vote for us. And if you have any issue, any challenge, we can sort that out in the group. So please make sure you are in the group. It's very, very important that you make sure you are in the Python Masterclass group. It's very, very important. Yeah, and Natu, can you please share your screen so that we see the progress of how the quiz is going?
Okay, I'm signed in. Let me transfer to my system.
All right, no problem. When you're ready, just share your screen so that we can see the progress of the quiz. Yeah. So if you have any question for me, because right now we are actually running out of time and we don't want to keep you too long here, please join the WhatsApp group link. It's very, very important. Details about how to join the Python Masterclass, how to pay for the course. If you can't pay the full fee right now, if you want to do the payment plan, that will be shared in the group. Also, the quiz link for those that are having network issues will also be shared. Once you pay for the Python Masterclass, you also have access to Mr. Tomison's slide for today's session. So please make sure you join the WhatsApp group and then we can have this communication. It's very, very important that you join the Python Masterclass group. It's very, very important. So those that are taking the quiz, we are waiting on you as you take the quiz. We are waiting on you. Okay, we are waiting on you. If you have issues joining the group, please let me know so I can send you my number. If you have issues joining the group, please send me a DM on WhatsApp. I'm just sending my number right now. My name is Iremide. Please send me a DM on WhatsApp. Send me a DM on WhatsApp. If you have issues joining the Python Masterclass group, please send me a DM on WhatsApp so that we can have this conversation. Okay, so we have 5 more minutes to end the quiz. We have 5 more minutes to end the quiz and wrap up this whole session. All right, everyone. Thank you very much. So we have 4 minutes to the end of the quiz and then the end of this session. If you take the quiz, please join the WhatsApp group. Your ranking will be posted on WhatsApp so that you can see where you fall, you know, in the quiz. Right? Yeah. So we are looking forward to seeing all of everyone on the WhatsApp group. Please, if you're having issues joining the WhatsApp group, please, I'll share my number with you. Send me a message on WhatsApp and I'll add you to the Python Masterclass group. And then we can have info. I'll give you more information about the Akarank Python certification that you'll be writing and also the payment plan for our Python class. And for those that want to pay full, there's also opportunity for you to pay at once. But if you don't have the capacity to pay at once and you want to split payment, there is also an opportunity for you to also split payment. And if you make a deposit of your payment, you have access to Mr. Thomason's slide for this session. All right. And also a mentor will be assigned to you to guide your learning in Python. This is going to be an interesting course, an interesting session. And I look forward to seeing all of you in class on Sunday. Class is starting on Sunday by 3 p.m. So please make sure you register. Make sure you register today. At most tomorrow. Make sure you do your make your deposit payment before the class starts on Sunday. Okay. So Anatu is trying to show us the metrics for the quiz, but the network has really been terrible. So if she's not able to do that, we will do that. We'll send it to the group. So please make sure you join the Python Masterclass group. We'll send you how the quiz, yeah, your ranking for the quiz. Right. This will also help you know how well you know Python and what you need to improve upon. All right. So having said all of that, we are 1 minute away from the end of this session. And I want to say a very big thank you to you and a very big thank you to our moderator, Ejiro Gene Pepe, and our wonderful facilitator, Mr. Oluwatosin Olatoye, and the team members who have supported Francisca and Natu, Philip, have supported this particular project. I want to say a very big thank you to you and also to you who have made time to also be in this masterclass. Thank you very much. And we really appreciate you coming. Please make sure you join the group so that we can have this conversation. You can register for the course, make your payment and then get access to Mr. Thomason's slide, get access to rescheduling of the quiz. And also we'll talk about the Akarank Python certification exam that you'll be writing. And also, please, we need you to vote for us because voting ends tomorrow. So if you are yet to vote and you're on this call, please join the Python Masterclass group and help us do that. Thank you very much for your time, everyone. We really appreciate you on this call. It's time for us to end the session. Have a wonderful evening. If you have any question for me, you can please stay back. And if you want to ask me in person, you can stay back